She sold her house in Ohio, packed 42 years of memories into 6 suitcases, and boarded a one-way flight to the country she dreamed about since she was 23. 7 months later, Margaret was back in America, broke, humiliated, sleeping in her daughter's spare bedroom. Not because she ran out of money, not because she got sick, not because she hated the food or missed her grandkids. She got trapped by a single line of fine print on a visa she thought she understood, a line that thousands of retirees skip right over every single year because nobody warns them it's there. And here's the terrifying part. The country that did this to her is one of the most popular retirement destinations on earth. It might be on your list right now. So before you sell anything, before you book that flight, before you fall in love with a dream that could collapse under you, watch this whole video, because I'm going to show you exactly what the visa trap is, the 6 warning signs it's hiding in your plan, and the simple checklist that keeps you from becoming the next Margaret. Let's get into it. Most people think a retirement visa is a simple thing. You show you have money, you get a stamp, you move, sunshine forever. That's the fantasy. Here's the reality. Almost every retirement visa on the planet is not permanent. It's a temporary residency permit that has to be renewed, sometimes every year, sometimes every 2 or 5. And renewal is never automatic, it's conditional. The trap is this: the conditions to renew your visa are often stricter, more expensive, and more unstable than the conditions to get it in the first place. Countries lure you in with an easy entry, low income requirement, friendly welcome. Then, once you've sold your home and burned your bridges, they change the math on you, and suddenly the place you move to has the power to make you leave. Let me give you the 3 shapes this trap usually takes. Number 1, the income goalpost move. You qualified needing to show, say, $1,200 a month in income. 2 years later, the government quietly raises it to $2,000. Your pension didn't grow. Now you don't qualify for your own renewal. Number 2, the deposit lock. Some countries require you to park a large sum, tens of thousands of dollars, in a local bank as proof you won't be a burden. Sounds fine. Until you learn the money is frozen, the local currency is collapsing, and pulling it out disqualifies your residency. Number 3, the sneaky reset. This is the cruelest one. You leave the country for too long to visit family, to handle a death, to get medical care back home, and your residency clock resets to 0. All your years of progress toward permanent status, gone. You start over, or worse, you're locked out. That third one is what got Margaret, but stay with me because the warning signs were all there and I'm going to hand them to you next. Now, if you're already feeling that knot in your stomach, good. That knot is going to save you thousands of dollars and years of heartache, because most retirees don't feel it until it's too late. And this is exactly the kind of thing this channel exists for. The stuff the glossy relocation brochures and the move abroad for pennies gurus will never tell you, because they're often getting paid to sell you the dream. So if you want the unfiltered truth about retiring abroad, the traps, the real numbers, the countries that actually treat retirees well, hit that subscribe button right now. It's free and it keeps you one step ahead of the people trying to profit off your retirement. All right, the 6 warning signs. Let's go. If any of these show up in the visa you're considering, slow down. 2 or more, and you need to seriously reconsider. Warning sign 1, the renewal rules are under review. If you search for the country's visa and see forums full of people saying the requirements changed last year or nobody knows what the new rules are, that's a country using its retirees as a policy dial. They turn it up whenever the budget gets tight. Stability of rules matters more than friendliness of rules. A slightly stricter visa that never changes beats an easy one that shifts every election cycle. Warning sign 2, there's no clear path to permanent residency. Ask one question: after how many years can I stop renewing forever? If the answer is never, or it's discretionary, or nobody can give you a straight number, you are a permanent tenant. You will be renewing, paying, and proving yourself until the day you die or the day they say no. A good retirement destination gives you a finish line. Warning sign 3, The income requirement is close to your actual income. Here's a rule I want you to burn into your memory. If the country requires proof of $2,000 a month and you have exactly $2,050, you do not qualify. Not really. You qualify today, but you have zero cushion for currency swings, requirement hikes, or exchange rate drops. You want your real income to be at least 50% above the requirement. If it isn't, that country can price you out with one small policy nudge. Warning sign 4, your health status could disqualify you. Some retirement visas require private health insurance, and that insurance gets harder and more expensive to buy as you age or if you get a diagnosis. Imagine renewing at 72 after a heart scare and discovering no insurer will cover you at a price the visa accepts. Your residency is now tied to your medical luck. Always ask, what happens to my visa if I can't get insurance next year? Quick gut check before the last two, because these next ones are the ones that ambushed Margaret. Warning sign 5, there's a presence requirement you didn't notice. This is the reset trap. Many visas require you to physically be in the country a minimum number of days per year, or forbid you from being absent more than a set number. Leave too long and you lose everything. Now think about your real life. Grandkids, aging parents, a funeral, a surgery you'd rather have back home. If the visa punishes you for going home, it's not freedom, it's a beautiful cage. Warning sign 6, the visa is tied to something that can be taken away, a property you rent, a relationship, a specific bank, a single income source. If your entire legal right to live somewhere hangs on one thread, one landlord, one spouse, one company pension, then anyone who controls that thread controls your life. Diversify what your visa depends on, or don't go. That's the 6. Now let me show you how they combine to destroy Margaret's plan and how you'd have seen it coming. Let's rewind. Margaret fell in love with a coastal country famous for its cheap living and warm people. The entry visa was easy. She showed her pension, paid a small fee, got her stamp. For the first year, it was paradise. Everything the brochures promised. Then her husband, back in the States, got sick. She flew home to care for him. He passed. Between the illness, the funeral, and settling his affairs, she was out of the country for 4 months. She didn't know because she never asked that her visa had a presence requirement. Absence over 90 days voided her residency renewal. That's warning sign 5. When she tried to fix it, she hit warning sign 1. The rules had changed while she was grieving. The income requirement had jumped. Her widow's pension was now lower than her joint pension had been, so she no longer qualified under the new numbers. That's warning sign 3. No cushion. And because the country had no real permanent residency path for someone in her situation, warning sign 2, there was no senior status to fall back on. No, you've been here loyally, we'll make an exception. Just a form, a denial, and a departure date. She'd sold her house, she had nowhere to land, so she flew back to her daughter's spare room, and the dream was over. Here's what I need you to understand. Margaret didn't do anything reckless. She wasn't naive or stupid. She was a smart, careful woman who trusted that easy to get meant safe to keep. Those are not the same thing. They are almost never the same thing. And every single trap that caught her was visible before she left, if she'd known the 6 questions to ask, which in about 90 seconds, you now will too. So let's turn all of this into something you can actually use. Before you commit to any retirement visa, get written answers, not forum rumors. Written answers from an official source or a licensed immigration lawyer to these 7 questions. 1. How often must I renew, and what exactly can change between renewals? You're testing for stability. 2. Is there a permanent residency or citizenship path, and after how many exact years? You want a finish line with a number on it. 3. What is the income or asset requirement, and is my real income at least 50% above it? Build the cushion. 4. Can they raise that requirement, and how often have they in the last 10 years? History tells you the future. 5. How many days per year must I be present, and how long can I be absent before I lose status? This is your freedom to go home test. 6. What happens to my visa if I get sick, get divorced, get widowed, or lose an income source? You're stress testing your worst day. 7. If everything goes wrong and I have to leave, what's my exit cost and can I recover any deposit? Always know the price of the door. Here's my honest rule of thumb, and then I'll let you go. Never, and I mean never, sell your home before your second successful visa renewal. Rent it out. Have someone stay in it. Keep the anchor. Because the first renewal is the real test, that's when the trap springs. If you can renew twice smoothly under the current rules, then you can start thinking about burning the boats. Until then, keep one foot on solid ground. It costs you a little upside. It saves you from becoming Margaret. Retiring abroad can be one of the best decisions of your entire life. Lower costs, warmer weather, a whole second act in a place you love. I'm not here to scare you out of the dream. I'm here to make sure the dream doesn't have a trapdoor. The visa trap isn't bad luck, it's bad information. And you just fixed that. You now know more about protecting your retirement abroad than the vast majority of people who board that flight every year. So do me one favor, before you go anywhere, send this checklist to the person you're planning this with. Make them answer the 7 questions with you, because the trap only works on people who don't see it coming, and you see it now. If this helped, you already know what to do. The subscribe button keeps the truth coming. Take care of yourself, protect that hard-earned retirement, and I'll see you in the next one.